Ideally, you would want your dryer vent being exhausted to the outside of your house, either the side or up on your roof. But there are certain scenarios where you won't be able to do that if you live in an apartment or there's no access to the outside of the house, or the dryer vent in the home that you live in is just completely messed up. So it is much safer to use an outdoor dryer vent, but if you have to, make sure you use the correct indoor dryer vent. There are a lot to choose from. I'll link the one I recommend. It's the FOMAS. And the important thing to make sure is that there is water. So the water is going to help absorb the dust and the lint, and make sure that the one you get has good filter systems. So what's going to happen is the heat, dust, and lint from your dryer is going to blow through a dryer vent into the indoor dryer vent. So it's very important that you install your transition vent correctly and you seal it up good, because you're already going to have extra dust inside of your laundry room or wherever you do laundry. So now let's talk about some benefits and drawbacks of using an indoor dryer vent versus an outdoor dryer vent. The number one benefit is probably why you're watching this video, is there is no need for an exterior wall. You don't have to go through your roof, through your ceiling, and sometimes it won't be possible. The next thing is it is simple, easy to set up by yourself. You just attach the vent and then you hang up the indoor dryer vent or whatever style it is. Some will just rest like on top of a shelf or on your dryer, but it's much easier than cutting through your exterior of your house or cutting through your roof, which could cause a lot of problems. The drawbacks, there are a lot. Number one is, if you can do an outdoor dryer vent, please do, because they are much safer, and some HOAs and building codes, depends on where you live, your state or country, may not even allow indoor dryer vents. So check that with your building code, especially if you go to sell the house or if you are renting. Next is going to be that it could heat up your room. So I live in Florida and it is super hot here, and you do not want any extra heat inside of your house. But with an indoor dryer vent, it is going to be blowing warm air into the home instead of outside, and this could affect your heating and air conditioning bills, and it could affect the indoor air quality of your house if you have pets or small children. Let's get back to the benefits. Benefit is much cheaper. Just like it's much easier to install, it's going to be a lot cheaper, because you're not going to have to cut through the wall or get a contractor or seal up your roof or anything like that. Another benefit is, well, it's better than no venting. It's better than using a dryer vent that is completely clogged or just having it vent into the back of your house. The indoor dryer vent does vent, but it is going to be venting inside with different types of filter systems. The one I'm using here has water and a couple of filters, so it keeps most of the dust and heat out, but you're still venting it into your room. A drawback is going to be that there's going to be more humidity. So just like you don't want more heat in your house, there's going to be more humidity, which could eventually, if you do a lot of laundry, cause mold, mildew, or damage the walls if your room is not ventilated properly. Next is, it's going to be a regular maintenance. It's not one and done once you install it. The water container and filters are going to have to be cleaned out every couple of weeks or couple of months. And if you don't do it, it's just as bad as using a clogged dryer vent, and it could become a fire hazard. Next is, the dust could cause damage inside of your house. Like I said, it could escape, damage electronics, and if you have children and small pets, it could be harmful. Next is, it's not going to be as efficient. It's going to be much less efficient than venting outside, because the filter and water system in it are going to restrict the airflow, opposed to having a nice clean dryer vent going right outside. So if you are going with an indoor dryer vent, it's better than not using any dryer vent, but I would definitely go with the one that I recommend in this video. So to purchase it for yourself, click the link in the description of this video.